Now we are understanding the angle bisector theorem, theorem number 3. First, this is just understanding work, understanding angle bisector theorem, property that is in triangle. It is actually not a theorem, it is just a property, but in certain books it is written as a theorem, but in your textbook it is written as a property. Now, to prove, in angle bisector, you know there will be an angle bisector. Here ray AD is an angle bisector in a triangle BAC or ABC, right? AD is the angle bisector of which angle? Angle A. So we have to prove AB upon AC equal to BD upon DC. We have already understood the concept and we have already done the sum, so you might be knowing this, but how this theorem right now, how we can prove this thing, how we can prove this property, that we gonna learn in this theorem. So for that, first of all, hope you know the BPT theorem. In BPT theorem, in a triangle, when two sides are parallel, so we will assume that if we are drawing one more parallel part from point C parallel to AD from point C, so we know it very well that BD upon DC, if it is BPT, now I'll extend this and here I'll name it as E. So here AD is parallel to EC. Why? Construction. So definitely in triangle BEC by BPT, BD upon DC equal to BA upon AE. BD upon DC equal to BA upon AE, right? So do we need this thing only or not? So BD, yes, BD upon DC we need, yes. And BA, that is AB only, upon AE. Instead of AE, what we need? AC. Instead of AE, we need AC. So AE and AC. So instead of AE, we have to write AC, but we cannot write like this. So what we have to prove? They are equal. So in short, right now we have to prove AE equal to AC. How can we prove that? Now these two sides will be equal only if angle E is congruent to angle C. But how they are equal? That we have to prove. Now it is very easy. You know, AD is parallel to EC. AD is parallel to EC and BE is a transversal. So by corresponding angle theorem, or by corresponding angle, first this angle will be equal to this angle. That will I'll assume that angle X is equal to angle X. Correct? Now these two angles are already given equal. So this will assume they both are XX. Correct? Now here AD is parallel to EC, construction, and AC is a transversal. Earlier we have taken BE as a transversal, now we are taking AC as a transversal. Then it is a Z shaped. So angle DAC is congruent to angle ACE. Reason? Alternate angle or alternate angle theorem. Now these both are also X. Now first this angle, that is angle 1, is equal to angle 2. Angle 3 is congruent to angle 4, right, by alternate angle, and the earlier was by corresponding angle theorem. But we already know angle 1 is congruent to angle 3. So by transitivity we can say angle 2 is congruent to angle 4. Now as two angles are equal, their opposite sides are equal. We know the isosceles triangle theorem. The opposite sides are equal, right? That means AE is equal to AC. So by that way we can prove AE equal to AE equal to AC. And we can substitute, instead of AE we can write AC. So BD upon DC equal to BA. Instead of AE, what we will write? AC. So AC, and we have proved it, right? So just by corresponding angle and alternate angle we can prove it. So let's start with the theorem. Now the real procedure of theorem 3, property of an angle bisector of a triangle. The statement: The bisector of an angle of a triangle divide the side opposite to the angle in the ratio of remaining sides. So here CE, ray CE is a bisector of angle C in triangle ABC. To prove, what we have to prove? AE upon EB equal to AC upon CB. Construction, what we have to construct? Parallel line, as we have seen in the concept building. Draw a line parallel to CE, right? CE parallel to CE through point B and extend AC, which intersect the same line BD at point D here. So we have to draw a line from point B such that that line is parallel to CE and which intersect AC at point D. Now proof. First we will write the name of the bigger triangle, that is triangle ABD. So first we will write in triangle ABD, and now to start with by BPT. First, but BPT, the basic, the concept of BPT has CE is parallel to BD. So we will write first CE is parallel to BD, or I can write ray CE parallel to ray BD. Reason, construction. Therefore, by BPT, AE upon EB equal to AC upon CD. By basic proportionality theorem, we will mark this as 1. Now AE upon EB we need, even CA, that is AC we need. Instead of CB we need to prove CD. So CB equal to CD we have to prove. For that, now what we will consider? Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. Now we have to prove angle 1 is congruent to angle 3. Why? By corresponding angle. But corresponding angle are possible when the lines are parallel. So first we have to write again the same. Ray CE is parallel to ray or side BD, and these two are parallel, and ray AC is a transversal. Ray AC is a transversal. Therefore, angle ACE is congruent to angle CDB. Reason, you can write corresponding angles or corresponding angle theorem. I'm just writing corresponding angle because it is written in the book, textbook, corresponding angles, and we will mark it as 2. So 1 is congruent to 3, that we have done. Now we have to prove 2 is congruent to 4. 2 is congruent to 4. So for that, again CE is parallel to BD, but here the transversal will change, and which is CB. So ray CE is parallel to side BD, and seg BC is a transversal. Therefore, angle 2 is congruent to angle 4. What is angle 2? Angle ECB is congruent to angle CBD. CBD. Mark it 3, and the reason is alternate angle. So 2 is congruent to 4. But we know angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. But or either instead of writing, since angle ACE is congruent to angle BCE, reason will be ray CE bisect angle ACB. ACB. We will mark it as 4. Now from 2, 3 and 4. Now in 2 we have proved 1 is congruent to 3. In 3 we have proved 2 is congruent to 4. In 4 we have proved 1 is congruent to 2. That means angle 3 is congruent to angle 4. Therefore angle 3 is congruent to angle 4 from 2, 3 and 4. From 2, 3 and 4. And what is the name of angle 3? CDB and CBD. We will mark this as 5. Now we will consider in triangle CDB. These two angles are equal, therefore the opposite sides are also equal. So I will write that in triangle CBD, angle CDB is congruent to angle CBD. CDB is congruent to CBD, reason from 5. Therefore the opposite sides are equal, and we know the opposite side of angle 3 is BC and opposite side of angle 4 is CD. So BC equal to CD. Therefore BC is congruent to CD side or seg. Okay, or just we'll write equal, then we don't have to write seg or something. Reason, side opposite to sides opposite to congruent angle, angles are equal. Now this will mark it as 6. Now in 1, just instead of CD, right now instead of CD what we have to write? BC, BC. So in 1, so from 1 and 6, from 1 and 6, AE upon EB equal to AC upon CBC. BC. We need to prove BC only, right? That is, now we will write the way we need. So that is AE upon EB equal to CA upon CB. Hence proved. Now this is the one way of doing property of an angle bisector of a triangle. There is few more ways to prove the properties of angle bisector of triangle. Now in your book one way is asked. So now we will do that alternate method of proving alternate bisector of triangle property. Now alternate method of angle bisector property of a triangle. Now here the points are already given. By which method we have to prove? So write the proof of the above theorem, that is angle bisector property of triangle. Use following properties to write the proof. Now if in exam they will ask you this alternate method, they might give you this two property. The first one, the areas of two triangles of equal height are proportional to their bases. Correct? Areas of two triangles with equal height are proportional to their bases. So first we will use this property in this triangle. First what we have to prove? Now here in triangle ABC, AD is a bisector of angle A. So we have to prove AB upon AC equal to BD upon DC. AB upon AC equal to BD upon DC. Right? We have to prove this. Now by first the areas of triangle. Now we can see there are two triangles. Triangle ADB. ADB. and ADC, they have collinear base. BD and DC, right? They have collinear base. Triangle, I'll just write here, triangle ADB and triangle ADC have collinear base. I'm not writing because just we are making concept, understanding the theorem, how to write. So I'm not writing completely all the things. Triangle ADB and triangle ADC have collinear bases. We know which are the bases, BD and DC, and they have a common vertex A and have common vertex A. So it means their height is same. Their height is same. So hence their height is same. Therefore, area of triangle ABD upon area of triangle ADC, ABD and ADC equal to the ratio of their corresponding base, that is BD upon DC. Why so? Because the height is same. So we'll mark it as 1. Correct? Now second, every point on the bisector of angle is equidistant from the side of the angle. We will use this property also, but first of all we have to understand this property. So before understanding this property, wait. Now we can take the same two triangles in this different way. We can consider BA as a base and DM as a height. So I can write area of triangle, same name, ABD and area of triangle ADC equal to base into height, base. What is base here? AB, and height is DM. Here the base is AC and height is DN. Correct? Now this is second is the property of DM and DN. Now what is that property? Now we'll see to it. Every point on a bisector, so let me draw certain points on a bisector. So first I'll draw point M, then point N, and the third one is already given, which is T. Every point on a bisector of an angle it equidistant from the side of the angle. What are the side of the angle? Arm QP and arm QR. Arm QP and arm QR are the side of the angle. So point M is at equidistance from the side of the angle. Equidistance means perpendicular here and perpendicular there. When you draw perpendicular, it means these two are equal. This is the property, right? This is called angle bisector theorem. Actual angle bisector theorem is this. The second, if you draw perpendicular to first arm and the perpendicular to the second arm, these two perpendiculars are equal by this property. Every point on an angle bisector of an angle is equidistant from the side of the angle. So if you draw TR and perpendicular to some other part, then these two sides will be equal. Correct? So here also ray AD or segment AD is an angle bisector and D is a point on angle bisector. Therefore DN and DM, which are perpendicular, so they are equal. So DN equal to DM, DN equal to DM, and equal parts in numerator and denominator get cancelled. So what we got? AB upon AC. AB upon AC. We will mark it as 2. Now from 1 and 2, we know that area, ratio of areas of triangle is same, numerator is same, denominator is same. Therefore RH is also same. That is AB upon AC equal to BD upon DC. See, we need to prove same, AB upon AC. So let's start actual theorem with alternate method. So proof in triangle ABC, point D is on angle bisector of angle A. Point D is on the angle bisector of angle BAC, and reason is given. Therefore DM equal to DN, DM equal to DN. you will mark it as 1. Now here the reason will be every point on a bisector of an angle is equidistant from the side of angle. Instead of writing this full, I am writing rule 2, but you have to write full. The next, area of triangle ABD upon area of triangle ADC, ABD and ADC equal to base into height, the ratio of base and corresponding height, product of, let's see. Then the ABD, the base is AB and the height is DM. ADC, the base is AC and height is DN. Reason, the area of two triangles with equal height. So no, here we have to write reason as ratio of areas of two triangles is proportional to base to the product of base and corresponding height. Mark it 2. Now from 1 and 2 DM and DN will get cancelled. From 1 and 2 DM and DN will get cancelled. Therefore area of triangle, I'll write, therefore area of triangle ABD upon area of triangle ADC equal to AB upon AC. We'll mark it as 3, and the reason will come from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2. Right? So this is third. Now we know triangle ADB and triangle ADC, the same triangle. They have collinear base and common opposite vertex. Triangle ABD and triangle ADC have collinear base BD and DC respectively and common opposite vertex A. Therefore, or hence, they have, don't write both the things, either write therefore or write hence. So hence they have equal height. And therefore area of triangle ABD upon area of triangle ADC equal to BD upon DC. We'll mark it as 4 from 3 and 4. Now here the reason will be triangles with equal height. So area or rule 1. Right now areas of triangles with equal height are proportional to the base. So I'll write rule 1, but you have to write full statement. Now from 3 and 4. From 3 and 4, AB upon AC equal to BD upon DC, and we need to prove the same, and hence proved. This is alternate method of angle bisector of triangle. SVD students, this is very important for you because your school teacher will ask this alternate method.